Hello Gemini, welcome to your mid-June reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. My name is Michelle and let's get started with your reading. Firstly, for your oracle cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, what came out for you was the first quarter moon. And this is a time of reassessment. What I'm feeling around this card is one of you starting down a path. Your journey, if you will. But now it's time to assess where you are on that journey and what to do next. You had made a decision in the past and you worked and walked that path for some time. And now there's an energy around this of needing to check in. Check in with yourself to see if you're still on the right path or if there needs to be some kind of course correction. You know, oftentimes we can keep going on a path because we've chosen it in the past, even if we know it may not be the right thing for us. Now, around you, I feel that what you're assessing here is about love. From Lay Vampire, we have the card of Love Conquers All. And this is about that enduring, lasting, eternal love, commitment. Having a deep bond with an individual around you that transcends change and transcends obstacles. Some loves are so powerful that love can be renewed, reignited, enduring. So there's an openness here, a need to open up to the possibility and know that love here is a very powerful force at this present time. Give it a place of honor in your life and work and live from that place where love dwells within you, Gemini. Now, above this, as the overall energy, we have from the Earth Magic Oracle, the card of the iceberg. Now, as you know, the majority of you know that when you see an iceberg, only 10% of it is on the actual surface of the water, breaches the top, the surface. And the 90% of it is below. So what lies beneath, what is being kept submerged or hidden, it seems to be about enduring love. So it may be that you're just refusing to see this around you, or you know it, but you're keeping it somehow hidden within, or you're not revealing this love. So now's the time to allow this element to surface and embrace it. Whatever you've submerged deep inside of you, it's your opportunity to pay attention to that and welcome it into a more prominent position in your life. And I feel that it's around an enduring love, something that I think that you've made a decision on in the past and have gone down a different direction. You're still on that path, but now there's a need to look back and see, well, maybe I need to course correct here because there's something I need to pay attention to in my life, something that I've tried to dampen down, but it's now becoming more prominent, taking that place of priority in my life. So Gemini, let's take a look and see where this reading goes. I do like the energy around you. I'll be using the Universal Waite deck. At the bottom of the deck I have the Knight of Cups, so it may be that you are needing to make your intentions known here when it comes to this enduring love, the reignition of love. So let's see, I feel like I've already have the energy with this, so I'm going to cut the cards and let's focus in on the energy of the person that you're dealing with, what they bring to the table when it comes to you, their flaw, how they are viewing you, how you are viewing them, the strengths between you, the weaknesses around you, the potential for a healthy relationship crossed by any roadblock to that, and the outcome. So Gemini, let's take a look. I'm going to use Love Conquers All and Assessing as the overall energy. The Magician in reverse. So it seems like at the moment there's a little bit around this other person here of being ineffectual. And what I mean by that is that they're feeling a lack when it comes to making something happen in their life. They've tried, but it doesn't seem to be making a difference in their life. And it may be that it's just circumstances beyond their control, and no matter how hard they try, they don't seem to be able to make any kind of positive or movement in their life that is, I want to say, the positive manifestation of something in their love life. Let's take a look and see what they bring to the table when it comes to you here, Gemini. The 9 of Wands in reverse. You know, I think that you've built up a protective layer around this person. It's due to past hurts. I do feel that you've been hurt by this individual in the past. And as a result of that, you put up this barrier, this protective barrier around yourself. But I feel that that is starting to wear down. So where there was this level of detachment from this person, you're now starting to soften. I get a softening of this protective barrier around you. Now, on the floor of this person, we have the Empress in reverse. So I do feel that they haven't been acting as their best self. And again, with this Magician in reverse, it seems to me that it's been disappointment. But not only that was there disappointment around them, something that you felt, it's also in their life. They're feeling disappointed in the results. So they don't feel like they have achieved what they wanted to achieve in their life. They haven't got to that place of feeling truly successful and that they are accomplishing the goals that they set for themselves. I get this very much as setting an intention. But I also feel this energy around this of, because of this not manifesting, there is this time of needing to assess, should I keep trying to make this happen or should I give it up? Let's take a look. The 9 of Cups is how you are viewing them. So there is happiness here. There's a contentment. You did have at one time contentment and joy around this person. They made you happy. Now let's see how you are viewing them, Gemini. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so I do feel that this person, maybe a fire sign, could be a Sagittarius. Gemini, I do feel that they are someone who does want to come back into the relationship with you. I get this as traveling towards you. They may be open to relocating to where you are if they are at a distance from you. So I see that this person brings overall contentment. And I see forward motion. And this is between you both. I feel the energies here are interspersed. I feel you both are feeling similar energies towards each other. Let's take a look at the strengths between you. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse, and I feel that this is the energy around this Empress. Something in their life, something that they went towards, a new start, a brand new kind of energy. May have been another relationship. They may have moved in order to take a new opportunity Could have been a job as well. But it hasn't worked out for them. It hasn't panned out. And they're starting to lose interest, or I actually feel that they've lost interest in this new thing that they went towards. Now, the weakness here is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm picking up around this is there is potential for something really long-term in this relationship. I want to get one more card there on that Ace of Pentacles as the weakness. Why is this Ace of Pentacles there as the weakness? Why? Okay. The Sun, okay, it needs to be seen. This opportunity needs to be seen. This is what is submerged here, I feel. What is hidden is the potential for this to either be reignited, or if this is a relationship that is new, for this to pay off in the long run, for this to be, for somebody to come forward here and say, look, do you want to try this? Do you want to try again? It's about an enduring love. So I do feel that you were together at one time. This is what I'm thinking about. And I feel it was a very committed relationship, a very deep, strong bond. Now the other, I'm picking it up as the other person, Gemini, moved away from you to take a new opportunity, a relationship or a job. But it hasn't panned out for them. It hasn't worked out in their favor. And they're feeling a lack in their life. Maybe even potentially, I'm picking this up for some of them, lacking in confidence, and it's a blow to their self-worth as well, because it hasn't worked out for them. They'd had high hopes for this to pan out. It hasn't. Now, as a result of them hurting you when they moved away, I feel, you built up this protective layer, but I feel like there needs to be a softening around that, and potential, a look at a reassessment here of whether or not you can have this back in your life. This, I'm picking it up as long-term potential, and a very grounded kind of opportunity to have this enduring love, something that will last, a lasting commitment, rather than just something short-term. So this is more, this relationship is more than passion. This is something that really has strength, is what I'm picking up from Spirit. Let's have a look at the potential here, Gemini. We've got the Four of Cups. Now the roadblock here is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I do feel it's you, Gemini, that is closed off to this person trying to make amends. They may have come back here or messaged you in some way, trying to, well, I feel like they've owned up to past misdeeds, mistakes, things that they did in the past that were not their best. Again, I don't feel that they were acting as their best self. Whatever that was, it may have been betrayal, may have been cheating, something that was going on behind the scenes. So you've closed yourself off from this person's apology, them being accountable, and I feel that they are being accountable for their actions. They're wanting to come in, but you're closed off. Let's take a look at the outcome here. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I do feel that very much this reassessment energy, reassessing why you are keeping this person at a distance. It's like you're kind of, for some reason I'm picking that up as you ignoring what you know to be true, which I feel is this capability to feel enduring love, to have something long-lasting with this person? Can it survive problems that you've gone through? Can it survive cheating? You know, some love endures until change comes to visit, and I do feel that change did come to visit in the past, and then that love can dissolve. But some friendships and connections are too strong. I feel like there was something in the past here around neglect. Somebody felt neglected. You may have both neglected to make this relationship, to maintain the relationship, and it led to somebody feeling neglected, and then there was a mistake made here. I feel somebody did something that they shouldn't have and moved away. And I think it may have been shifting an alliance to another person, but it was short-lived. But there's also an energy around this of true love and commitment enduring. Through after change, sensing change. I feel like you need to sense that there's been a change. But I get between you, there really is an unbreakable bond here. That true death do us part kind of energy. The love that endures through memory, and the presence that lingers even after a death cycle, if you will, an ending so that there can be a new beginning. Yeah, you know, I do feel some loves are so powerful that it can be remade. It can be remade. It can be built back. This opportunity can be built up again. But first you have to bring this out into the open. I do feel that you, deep down, you do have this very strong bond with this individual, Gemini, but you're not allowing people to see it. This is the message that I'm picking up. The other person doesn't know it either. So there's a real deep need for you. I feel that when this person left, you took another path, and you're still on that path. And I get a little bit of stubbornness around that, Gemini, in terms of refusing to stop going down that path, even if you feel it's not the right path for you, and maybe you should turn around and try to get this back, or to make this work again. So there's a real deep need for you to stop doing what you're doing right now and reassess what it is you really want in the future. Is it the path that you're currently on, or do you want to go back to someone here? True love conquers all. I feel that there is kind of an ignoring of the work that needs to be done around this within yourself. And you're just kind of existing right now, even though when it comes to love, I feel that you're not in a good place. I'm not feeling a lot of love around you here, Gemini. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. I hope that you join me there. The link will be below in the descriptions box, and that will be available on my Vimeo channel. I'll be clarifying. It'll be about another 30 to 35 minute reading, so please join me there if this one is resonant with you. We'll be talking about this much more in depth. So we'll see what we can come up with here. Will you give this a chance, or will you keep going? Or will you keep this submerged, keep this hidden within, this desire for this person? We'll see where it goes. If I don't see you there, I wish you all the very best. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. I do wish you the very best with this, Gemini, and I will see you in part 2, or I will see you soon for the July readings. Bye for now, guys.